right, Terry, played by Gillian Anderson, explores the other-worldly and unknown on the hit thriller series The X-Files on Fox. And here she is, Gillian Anderson, everybody. See, Gillian. Gillian, this is your very first interview?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Not interview ever, but yeah. I've never been here before.
No,
but I mean with a... Surely you've been interviewed. You're on a big hit show.
Yeah, but my first talk show.
Your first talk show. Are you nervous?
Yes, I am.
All you have to do is talk.
All you got to do is keep talking. I hate being a guest. I hate being a guest. There's a lot of burden. There's a lot of responsibility being a guest. You understand that, don't you?
Well, as an actress, you feel kind of safe and secure with other people's words. And then here, you're Gillian. You're not a character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you're a lovely young woman. You've had an interesting struggle. I was reading about how you were... I mean, your last check was about to run out for unemployment.
Oh, that's right, yes. I received my last unemployment check the day that I got the pilot episode of The X-Files. So I was very lucky.
After a solid year of going out for 2 or 3 auditions a day.
Well, that was an exaggeration when it came out in print, but I was going on a lot of auditions.
Well, it's a couple of weeks. Is that it?
No.
You know how they exaggerate
It was a full year.
Yeah.
But in terms of the amount of auditions, it was,
Had you
it was a lot.
Had you set a limit for yourself? Had you said to yourself, I'm either going to get some work by this time, or I'm going to go home and...
No.
What we need here, a long, lengthy story.
Okay, well, no.
One word, not allowed. No, because...
No, I had not set a limit. I knew that this is something that I wanted to do, and it was hard. I knew that the limit was that after this year I would go back to waitressing, but I wouldn't necessarily give up acting.
Mm-hmm. What were you like in high school?
Really?
Were you
the cheerleader type?
Were you Miss Goody Two-Shoes, or were you a punk rocker?
I was... Do you have an opinion about punk rocker? I was a bad girl.
What?
No.
I was in the principal's office almost every other day.
For what?
Talking,
which you won't
stealing
do here.
papers, destroying airplanes, which yeah.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
No, well...
Did you have funny facial
Well,
ornaments?
I had a nose ring on the left side for a while in...
Does that heal up when you...
I think so. It's now covered by a scratch from my daughter.
Oh,
yeah, it does heal.
Good. See, things heal up, and you outgrow them, and here you are, a lovely young star of a really top-rated show. Excellent.
Won the Golden Globe last year?
We're going to come back and talk some more in a moment. Gillian Anderson is here. To become me. All right, Gillian Anderson, the co-star of The X-Files, is with us. And incidentally, this X-Files is not only important to her professionally, but turned up a rather big personal coup as well. Didn't you meet your husband on this show?
Oh, yeah, that is actually a prerequisite to getting any kind of television show, is that you sign a contract and you automatically get a husband and a baby.
So now more people want to get into show business.
What was he doing on the show?
He was an art director. He wasn't actually on the pilot. He came in when we started shooting the series. And
was it love at first sight?
No, it wasn't love at first sight. It was I was very attracted to him, and I assumed that he was to me as well. And we went out on a couple dates, and then he asked me to marry him. No, that's not true. It was pretty close to that, though. No, we did have a few dates to feel it out, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't
Who made the
bang.
first move?
I didn't faint.
Yeah.
Who asked who first?
What kind of, like a verbal move or
Yeah,
a physical
well,
move?
you know, you've got to start something.
I invited him into my trailer to eat sushi.
You know, that worked for me once, too. I think that's very romantic.
Yes, instead of the couch, he said, come on in, have a little sushi.
And when he left, he said, I didn't really want the sushi.
Aw, he just wanted to
And
be
now
with
you're
you.
happily married, got a baby, and you got a hit show as well.
What else do you want, Gillian?
What else do you want, Gillian? You've got it all.
Do you want, please? Forget it, never.
Season finale on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on The X-Files. It's going to be a big show.
Tomorrow at 8.
We'll be right back.
Sort of the usual time, 9.
I don't know.